The stillness that you manifest out of your own creations of being a beacon of light then shows you that in being creative daily, there is no overlapping of the information you have talked about before. This means that you are not memorizing lines to repeat over and over with the mind, as this is not creative, but is how most schools teach, to repeat the same information that has been handed down from generation to generation. Such thought patterns include, I think I can do it, I am the mind, I don't care what another thinks, and you notice this is all delusional. As you expand beyond duality, then seeing how many souls are still locked in duality. When you are stuck in duality, you are not able to see such a reality as true, and you only see patterns of fear as normal, as this is how you know those that are still trying to ascend, and those that are not focused on ascension at all. Those that are being more still, and creating from a unique way of being are noticing that even these pictures that go with these words have not been repeated over and over, but new ones with each transmission. Every 5 seconds in Earth time you have a new transition of pictures, and this is to show you how the fifth dimensions is here already, and have been anchored in to live beyond all that try and imitate such information. No one is able to be in our galactic crew without placing in the hard work and non-stop creations, as this is how it works, as those of you serious about who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, will never quit. Quitting is for those that are not stable enough to go into the new earth, those that are not willing to detach from the ego, and feel more comfortable being violent, being focused on judgments, being rude, undivided. Those that are not willing to live this way anymore are those of you that are rising more into the new earth, in the smooth transition, then showing only the glory of your true nature. With a steady motion to keep going forth on your missions is to see that in unity, that all that are serious about their light work are keeping up with spreading more information about ascension. Naturally this shows clearly for those of you that are consistently dedicated into more of your source creations to bring forth your best when dealing with who we are as one galactic crew. It is from your own efforts that your rising in vibrations is made a reality, not from anything outside of you, but all inside of you where you access more of higher codes of activation. The more you extend your own ability to be centered in unity consciousness, you will notice those that are just trying to gain attention, who are not activated enough will often quit and never talk about ascension after a certain amount of Earth time. Those that are not quitting are remaining serious about such a transition, and seeing the glorious opportunity that is being presented here, that much of humanity will not experience in this lifetime. Those that are able to be immortal in this lifetime are those souls that are rising their vibrations daily, that are more focused on service than material gain. This will only make sense to those of you that have been activated, and are aware of ascension to be the only true reality outside of all drama that fills your media from duality. In experiencing more gracefulness in your reality, then you are soaring out of all of the outer drama you experience, to then see that they are mere distortions of your true nature as a beacon of light. Making no errors in consciousness about it, all of these transmissions are monitored by your world governments, and the reasons is that these are to disclose the plots they are making against the public. When you talk about nuclear missile deactivation that is taking place at our own hands, then you are seeing how powerful we are of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light to remain with a serious role on your world. Your retired military officials that are aware of such information will disclose that such a reality of our scout ships showing up, and the power of such missiles being a no-go, are the realities of serious actions. This is not about dominating your militaries around this globe. No, it is about making a clear awareness that no nuclear exchanges that threaten the ascension of this world will be allowed. Consistent communications goes on between our galactic communities and the world leaders on your world, and often your world leaders ignore our messages, and then only become serious when we deactivate more nuclear missile bases. It is only a matter of short time before the masses are aware of what is going on, and how our galactic crew have been expanding into more of a role of guardianship of your planet. Often the cabal underestimate, as you say, our true power, and this is in closing in as an elevator that becomes closed, and then rises, with no reality of getting off such a ride. That is exactly what has happened, with the closing of all underground bases that military are using to try and back-engineer more of our starships, which are far behind in advances. The more you are here on this world, our starcrafts are being more advanced, in hundreds of years of your Earth time in a short time, to show you that this is about consistent evolvement. Evolution never stops, and as you see how ascension works in our higher realms, then you are seeing how spurts of this is spread among those of you that are awakened to the light. Those that are falling behind in their evolution are staying with duality, that are still supporting guns, bombs, wars, and these are the same souls that will keep reincarnating over and over again. When you are experiencing a direct communication in such a way, in high volumes of information about ascension, then you are seeing how expansive our roles are as your ascended beings of light to keep you updated with more from source. You notice there are few souls on this planet that are keeping up with consistent creative patterns for ascension, and this shows you unique ways of expressing to you more of our higher realms. In blissfulness, it remains as the only true role in experiencing more awareness, to then shine more beacons of light that connect across this globe to your own heart center. In having clear connections of many hearts that function as one, then you have a clearing out of all karma that has been layered among those who have incarnated here to help with ascension. With your steady entrance deeper into your roles for our light team, then you notice your health is improving, and you are no longer getting sick physically, but are being healed, and enough to enjoy your ascension path. Even though you are aware of the horrors that are happening daily on this world, you are free from it, not to say you are not affected by it, as you then no longer see duality as real. You only see unity as real, and as a result you remain as a healing presence on the surface of this world, as the karma of those generating more wars stack up. With a feeling of pure unconditional love, then you are risen even more into uniting into our galactic communities, in completion of your sacred missions. We stand in blissfulness, forever. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.